things first. 2 ball is racked in the back. No 9 on the snap in this event. The 9 will spot back up. There's no break box for this event. I know the flyer said U.S. Open rules, but we're not really going with that. It's more APT rules. You can break from anywhere. 1 ball is racked on the spot. All right, here we go. Race to 9. And it's a good break. Will he have a shot in the side? Yes, he will. The 3 and the 5 will present some problem. He's going to have to figure out what to do with the 3 and the 5. He could attempt to break out right now if he has the proper angle, but I don't think he does. You can just tap those balls and leave the cue ball there. He's queuing up bottom. Alright. Now, let's see what Brandon's going to do here. Brandon has been playing a long time. He's going to go ahead and... He's going to play a safety, and that's excellent safety. The ball is completely covered. He will definitely have to kick at this ball. Let's see what kind of safety he tries to play here. If he can play any kind of safety, and on which side he hits the 3 ball on, and he's looking for a spot now. Whatever you do from here is going to be very tough. I mean, you almost have to hope to get a roll. I mean, he could kick up and down, and if you're looking at the screen the way we are, he can graze the right side of the 3 ball and kind of keep it there, and have the cue ball go to the rail where the chalk is and come up behind the 9. But that's pretty freaking impossible almost. He's going to kick at it this way and try to leave graze. Oh, well, he's going to earn himself another turn at the table. That's what he did do with that shot. That was a good shot. Brandon doesn't really have a pocket. He could try the combo, but I'm not sure. It is early. I'm not sure he wants to go that route. He could play another safe and lock the 5 ball or the 3 ball back on the 5. Kind of the same safe he just did. What is he looking at? Maybe getting behind the 9 ball. Is he looking at trying to get behind the 9 ball? What is he looking at here? Now, he might be trying to hide the 3 behind the 9 and maybe bring the cue ball back up table, up down to near. He's trying to use the 4 ball is what he's doing, and he has executed a good safety. I'm not sure. Chris might be able to see a piece of it. Might be able to go by the left side of that 4 ball. Really can't tell from this angle. I'm going to say he can't. He's on the kick shot, so he's looking at kicks right now. So he definitely cannot see any of the ball. As you know, the angles are always different. What we see on the screen here is not exactly what the players see when they're down on the table. Sometimes it's hard for us to tell if a ball will go by a ball or et cetera, et cetera. And here comes the kick shot, folks. like it to sit on the rail, but it did not. He might have left Brandon and out. I think I think he was trying to get that to the middle of the table. I'm not sure he was actually trying to make it. Brandon it's whatever you feel comfortable with here. I don't know if you try to hold it for the side. Maybe widen the angle with bottom. 1, 2. Oh, no. He's going to and 5 ball in the top left corner. Shoot this with top English. Roll over to the rail. Back out. He's good shape. That's perfect shape. Make sure you always want to angle. Pro players, any player, this is something you're going to learn in pool. If you play pool, you don't want to be straight in on every ball. You want to have an angle. Make sure you got an angle. And here we go, talking about not wanting to be straight in. You see him shaking his head. I mean, yeah, he can shoot the 8 ball all the way up. He could roll up and shoot the 8 ball all the way up. See, that's where he pointed with his stick. That's where he wanted to be. When he's going to look at the shot all the way up, which just roll it up to the first diamond. Bring the cue ball to the first diamond, just short of the first diamond or the first diamond. He's looking to see if he can get the cue ball off the rail at all after he contacts. And here we go with the shot. Oh, okay. He did not like it, and he got a roll. He got a roll there. He's very fortunate to get a roll. He did not like the shot. All the way up. And that is Brandon's first mistake of the match.
Talk a little bit louder.
Chris has 1, and Brandon has 1 mistake so far.
Somebody said they can't hear you.
And he's going to kick to the side rail. He's going to kick to the side rail. And he does. Does he leave him behind the 8? No. But there is some distance, and he's in the middle of the table.
What you're talking now is perfect.
All right. What do you do here if you're Brandon? You fire in a bank shot. He's waiting for the player. Well, what do you do here? Do you bank it? Do you back cut it and let the cue ball go a little bit? Let's see what you do. And another bank shot. Well, what was, I would say, a sloppy rack ended up being 2 bank shots for Brandon to take the first rack, and Chris will rack and break. Chris is breaking from the opposite side that Brandon was breaking from. And he makes the 5 in the corner. And has, if that 4 ball gets out of the way, he has a shot on the 1. And this is a tester shot here. He's going to have to stroke this one good to get back for the 2 ball. Not sure. Don't think he can go forward and around the 6 ball and by the 4 ball to get back down there. I think he would have to draw it and come between the 3 and the 9. Get on the same side of the 2 ball that the 8 ball's on down near the bottom rail. And that's a tough shot. Well, he got there, and it looks like he may have gotten a roll out of the process. Brandon comes to the table up 1-0 with a tough 1 ball. Let's see what he's doing here. Can he see the 1? No. Oh, 9 ball. And that was fortunate. Not sure. Pretty sure he wasn't trying that. Pretty sure he was just trying to leave the 1 ball down in that pack of balls down there. Just hit it, make a good hit, and bank it into the pack of balls. But ended up getting. Now, if he was planning that, that's awesome. But I'm not sure he was planning that. If anybody's listening out there, please let us know how we sound, whether we sound loud or not. We're trying to keep our voices down. We are not in a sound booth. We are less than 10 feet away from the players. Well, I'd say 10, 15 feet. So... Hey Jackie, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Where are you and Bill at? And that was a solid break. 3 balls on the break. Not sure if he can make the 1 ball. Chris comes to the table with a tough 1 ball. Is he playing safe? Yes, he is. And he hit it a little bit too hard. He wanted to leave that cue ball behind the 3 ball. But both balls leaked a little much. you know, he's made his last 2 bank shots. I say bank it and run out. You're up 2-0. Well, he doesn't know if he can stay, if he can get back to the side of kind of where he's at now, somewhere on that side where he's at now. And he did. He drew it back perfect. Great shot, Brandon. He should clear this rack with no problems. He should clear this rack with no problems. Duck, duck, goose. All the work has been done. All he has to do is hold his nerve and not... Yeah, he can still cut that. He'll just cut it, slide over, go 1, 2, and back out. Bring the cue ball left rail, then back over to the right rail, then back out to the middle. Actually, he's playing an extra couple rails, I guess. He didn't need to hit it that hard, but he did. And that may be, you know, Brandon really didn't. I didn't see him warm up on this table, so maybe, you know, the speed. Brandon. And show enough leaves 1 in the pocket, and this should get Chris on the board. Make it a 2-1 match. Chris has the break. He's down 2 games to 1. Once again, this is a race to 9. This is played on 9-foot diamond tables at Q Master Billiards in Virginia Beach. Known around the world, this is the home of the U.S. Open. It's been a year since, I think a year tomorrow, Berhman has passed away. This is the first annual Berhman Memorial Tournament. We are TV pool. It's Michael McNaughton, Josh Setterfield, and Aramith balls at Q Masters. That's what we're using. This is all played on Simonis cloth. And there's that Predator BK2 in action, and he scratches off the break. You know, we just had a tournament here in the other room for the 757 tour, and Chris was fortunate enough to win that event 11-9 over Nilbert Lim in the finals. In that finals match, he scratched on the break 5 times and was still able to pull out the victory. It's something that I see Brandon, he does a lot. He likes to wipe the cue ball off. Oh, he might get hooked by the 5 here. He went for it. Oh, and look. Jeez. That's tough. Well, Chris now comes to the table with ball in hand, which every pool player loves, and he's checking to see if the 5 goes by the 6. I'll draw down the side rail just a little bit, a couple diamonds. Get straight in on the 3, just like that. Now, let's see what he does here. If he's straight in, he can roll forward. If he has a little angle, he can roll towards the 9. He had a little angle, so he rolled towards the 9. Now he's going to check the 5 ball again, see exactly where he wants to be. And he'll probably come between the 9 and the 8 ball for position on this. He'll go to the top rail and come between the 9 and the 8, maybe contacting the side rail, maybe not, just personal preference. Or he can come up right in front of the 9 and not even go in between them. I think that's what he's... No, he's going. He's going. Okay, what I said at first. Some players like to play that shot with inside English and just inside the heck out of it and come up on the left side of the 9 ball. Chris can play all the shots. He is not limited at all. It's not a full pocket. So he wants to make sure he's aiming at the proper side of the pocket. This is what you do when you cheat a pocket. You aim to one side of... Oh, he's playing a combo. Well, okay. I thought he was trying to go by it. Once again, like I said, guys, it's hard for us to tell here in the booth exactly if a ball will go by a ball or not. He's going to have to go rail first here, clip it, and not get hooked by the 7. Personal preference here. Do you shoot it in the side? Yep, he's going to line up for the 7 in the side. And he should go up 3-1 here. Oh, he's headed right for that side pocket. Unbelievable. Uncharacteristic. Chris comes to the table with his second ball in hand this rack. Money. Well, this match has started out on a little, both players are kind of struggling a little bit. We need to get some kind of AccuStats rating going on where we keep track of the stats and put a rating up there. We'll make our own rating. By the next event, we'll have our own little rating system. All right, the score is knotted at 2 games apiece. Brandon is breaking. Brandon feathering the 1 ball back to make sure all the balls are touching. Let's see where he breaks from this time. Last time he broke from the far left. I have a theory about rack your own, guys, and I know this is kind of funny and there's a lot of things to it, but if it's rack your own, wouldn't it be interesting if your opponent got to pick where you broke from? Obviously, you wouldn't be allowed to put them up against the back rail. You know, you'd have to stay maybe, say, a diamond off. And, there would be some sort of break box area, but the opponent would get the pick since you get to rack your own. He would actually place the cue ball for you. What do you guys think about that? I know the pool players, we would hate it. I mean, the break is hard enough as it is, so... It would definitely, change the game a little bit. You would actually have to do film study and find out where players like to break from or don't like to break or do not like to break from. That way you could put them in those spots. All right, he's going to try to play a safety here. I'm not sure if he can bank the 1 back and leave the cue behind a 3-6. He might just cut the 1 ball over and touch the 6 with the 1 and bring the cue ball back down table. That's what he's doing. That's not what he wanted. He definitely wanted. I mean, he executed the first part of the shot. Oh, that's dumb, Pookie. Really? You don't like that? It's just a fun thought. You know, I like to. It's just a fun thought. It would be tough. I would hate it as a player. I would really hate it for my opponent to place the cue ball. I mean, it would be a, you know, it would really suck. So it would add a different. Like I said, the break's already hard enough as it is. Let's see if he can get behind the 8 and the 7. Oh, but that 2 ball makes a good blocker.
I did see a game where people were playing Saratoga 8 ball, and your cue ball started on the first time, and you had to break from the rail, then the diamond, then here, then here. And so every time you broke, the cue ball had to shift over 1 diamond. So you just played that side of the table and back. You just kept rotating back and forth.
All right. Let's see what we got here. He's jacking up like he's going to try a little swerve shot. No, he's not. Now he's looking at the kick. Or the bank. No, up, going to get the jump cue. His unknown. As you can see, his jump cue is an unknown custom jump. And he got a roll. He'll take it. He probably waved his hand saying, yeah, he's sorry for getting lucky, but I'm still at the table. I'll take it. Let's see what happens from here. Great shot to miss that 5 ball, but the 6 is going to get him. It's a great shot to not hit that 5 ball, and that's very unfortunate for Chris. All right, guys, are we still sounding good out there?
Yeah, how does the volume sound between Mike's voice and my voice? How's the volume on that? Looks good, but we can't tell.
Yeah, they seem kind of close. Now, I'm Mike, by the way, and Mike McNaughton. I also run the 757 Pool Tour. Joining me is Josh Setterfield. Say what's up, Josh.
What's up? What's up?
Well, he made a good hit, so he did not foul. We knew he was going to make a good hit. That's obvious. But he has left Brandon and out. No balls are touching a rail, and all the balls are pretty much wide open. He does have one up and down shot, the 6 from the 7, the 6 to the 7. And let's see what he left himself here. Which side of the side pocket? The short side of the side pocket with a Z shot. Perfect position.
Again?
Perfect position to get on the 7 ball. Well, maybe not exactly perfect. If he was tight up against the rail, that'd be a little better. He's really got to force this ball. It's a good shot.
Pete says the volume's good. Thanks, Pete.
Make sure you guys share this event. Go ahead and share it on Facebook. We're going to be streaming all day today and tomorrow. It's going to be a great tournament. And this should put Brandon up 3-2. Very nice. elementary 8 ball and an elementary 9 ball. A little one-stroke action there. You can normally tell how a player's hitting them by how many strokes they take. You know, if they're 1 or 2 stroking, they're feeling good and loose. And Earl used to do that a lot. Earl Strickland, 90s, late 80s. You see a lot of mid 80s. You see a lot of 2 strokes by Earl. Earl just put racks together back then.
Oh, thanks for everybody who shared that. Looks like we had 5 or 6 people share it. So, I mean, so far the only mistakes that we've seen are speed control.
Yeah, and
a little too fast.
couple scratches. A couple scratches is letting the cue ball go. And Chris continues to break from the right side. Let's see if he can keep the cue ball on the table, ideally in the center of the table. And it does just that, and then it gets bumped by the 8 ball. But he has a good break, and the 2 ball is going to roll into no man's land.
I wonder if that 7-9 is set for the corner.
Oh, yeah, he could play a 2-7-9 if it is. Maybe try to play a safety at the same time, in case it's not. I mean, it all depends on what it looks like. It's a good call, Josh. You might do that. He's looking.
That's one of those angles from our camera view that there's no real way to tell until it goes down.
Well, I turned around to take a look, and I can see the table pretty good, and I would try it. And it looks like he is going to try it. He's aiming at the 7 to the 9 right now. That's what he's looking at, 7 to the 9. Now he's going to go back to the 2 ball and aim at that spot that he was aiming for. That's how you measure a 3-ball combo, folks. You don't just rush down there and hit it. Dang it. Well, he did leave some distance in between the cue and the 2 ball. He was unfortunate. He did not make the ball. Brandon comes to the table with a tough 2 ball. Earlier, he fired a bank in from this angle. He did a long rail bank on, I believe it was his, I'm not sure what ball it was and what rack it was, but do you bank? Do you play safe? Feeling froggy? Then jump. Yeah, Chris comes back to the table with looking at the bank. Chris is an excellent banker. Shot that one just a little short. Caught the edge of the nipple, or the edge of the point, and shot it over a little bit. That was not a good stroke shot. He did not stroke that ball the way he wanted to. He wanted to come in between the 7 and the 9.
I'm pretty sure after Brandon's first match, I overheard him say that he took 2 weeks off of shooting before today. So today's, if I heard that correctly, today's his first day shooting in 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of rust. Tell you what, we need to get better chairs because my butt is already starting to hurt. All right. Chris is looking at his options here. He's now shooting the 3 ball. Can cut this ball. I think that's what he's lining up for. Good shot. You hit it good. What's going to happen with this 4-8? Well, it laid nice for him. Now the key here is, you know, the 4 ball is going to kind of stay around where the 8 is. So you want to make sure you leave your cue ball. Maybe, you know, just shoot it with a little bottom right, and kind of keep it right there near the rail. He's lining up top. He's expecting something different. He had a little different angle than I thought he did. Yeah, you know, he can still make this work. He can cut this ball in, and he doesn't like the exact position. You saw him tapping his cue stick on the ground. So he's trying to tie this up. Now, do you try to soft hit it and stay in it, don't get hooked by the 9, or do you try to go around the world? Oh, he's playing a safety. It's not going to end up very good. He did leave distance, but that is a makeable cut shot. As you can see, the cue ball is near the center diamond, and the object ball is a full diamond away, so it's cuttable. It's not that horrible of a cut shot. And Brandon took a swing at it and missed it.
Yeah, it was a little bit closer to the rail than it looked like. About a half diamond out.
Yeah. Guys, a little bit later, across the top, you'll see we'll have a little stream that'll, a little ticker that will have match scores. Once we start getting some match scores rolling in, we'll be giving those to you guys. And we call that, in the pool industry, we call that selling out. He basically has left Brandon out, so Brandon should go up 4-2 here, although with this match, the way things have gone so far, I'm not going to say anything is definite.
Is this event alternate break or winner break?
Well, originally it was posted as U.S. Open rules, which is winner break. And we found out today that we're actually doing alternate breaks. And let's
One ball looking like it might go. That
And
worked out pretty well for him. I
yeah,
guess
it did.
we didn't get to see how it died on the short rail. Do you think he's gonna get to the 4 here?
See what he leaves himself on the 3, then I'll tell you. Honestly, I don't think he looks for a breakout. If I was him, I would try to get the cue ball. I mean, I know it's an impossible spot, but all the way down near that corner pocket near the 4 ball, so you could kind of just play a graze safe, graze off the edge of the 4 ball, leave the 4 ball behind the 7, and maybe roll the cue ball down table behind the 5 or something. And so he would have to maybe come 3 rail, 1, 2 rails at least on this shot, going in between the 5 and the 9, dead middle. No, I really don't. He might try for a breakout, and he is trying for a breakout, and he made a great breakout. That was an amazing shot, folks. That was great. That was awesome. Look at the shape he has on the 4 ball. A very aggressive shot. Come back and shoot this. Well, he's almost left himself on the 50-yard line. 50-yard line for me is where you can shoot the ball in either corner. But we know what corner he's going to shoot this ball in. He will shoot it in the bottom right corner for those of you who do not know. Yes, and you see again he marked the table with where he wanted to be. Taking his time here, making sure he's This really shouldn't permit too much of a problem here. You know, I kind of like coming.
Somebody's screaming over us. Somebody's on their phone walking. Oh wait, Mike. No, you're good. You're good. I don't know what happened though. Alright guys, not sure if you're still there. I got an error message. Seems like streaming on Facebook is a little finicky. Looks like we are okay now. Alrighty, we're good. score 2-5. Hey, hey.
Brady tried to go live or something. Fuck that.
No, I don't know what happened. I got an error message here, and then this video started playing, so I thought that somebody was doing this right now.
That was early. Okay.
Yeah, that was just early though. So we're good.
So what were you saying? What do I need to do? Like,
Oh, I couldn't remember if it was you or Brady that was
What-
talking
what
about
number?
sharing it.
those other.
Yeah.
Those
So
other
if it was
sites.
Brady, he had people in mind. He wanted to make sure we shared it too.
Alright.
But like every time somebody changes the table, like I'm changing things on here, so I can't stop doing this, otherwise it gets messed up. Yeah, so far we've been just averaging
10 or
about 15.
Yeah. So like it's pool and billiards live streaming. Like, can I put it on there?
Yeah, so go to the QMaster, go to our live stream and then click share, and then you can copy the link, so when you go to those things you can paste the link directly in those groups. So if you go to the live stream right now,
Alright.
and then one of these, click share. Oh no, that's not shares. Do it from Facebook instead of from the group thing.
Like don't be an admin. Go search QMaster.
Yeah, try it.
So now the link is on your computer. So if you go to the groups, you can just
Paste it.
click and hold down and say paste.
So what was that? What? We good now?
Yep, we're good. I have no idea what happened.
I-
This video that started playing was the one he was recording earlier. I don't know why it tricked me into thinking that's what was happening now.
Gotcha. All right. Sorry about that, guys. We had a little video pop in there real quick, and we are streaming from the QMaster Billiards page, and a few people have access to the QMasters Billiards page here. So someone accidentally hit go live, and accidentally interrupted us. So we have instructed the staff to stay off of Facebook Live.
He ran along like 3 or 4 real quick.
Brandon is up 5-2. He's going behind his back. Looking like he's going to play a safety, and he does. Will this ball get behind the 6 for a double whammy? And it kind of does. Little behind the back action. Francisco Bustamante used to do that a lot. I know you see a lot of players now that are able to just transition from right hand to left hand. At least a lot of local players execute that very well, and I'm not sure. And this safe is going to be good too. He just switched the ball spots. That's all he did. He switched spots. You know, the 3 ball was where the cue ball is, and the cue ball is where the 3 ball was. And that is just what Chris needed to get back in the match. And if he would have hit that a little bit harder, he would have perfect shape. As of now, he's either got to try an extremely difficult cut or shoot the bank shot. And as you can see, there's a player standing directly behind him. And he nailed it. As I said, you know, Chris is a very good banker. He knows how to bank on these diamonds. He's been playing on these tables since he was just a wee lad. And this will give Chris 3. I'm telling you now, he's not going to screw this out up. I think they've worked out everything, and they are back to playing the pool that we are accustomed to seeing. Well, we know you guys got your favorites out there, whether you want Chris to win or Brandon to win. Both
Let
of
us
these,
know in the comments.
huh?
Let us know in the comments who you think's going to win.
Yeah. Who do you guys think's going to win in the comments? Why don't you let us know? And Brandon will be breaking this rack. We are in rack number 9.
I think this microphone sounds better than this.
It does.
I'll get another one of these, and then we can just keep plugging in the headphones. Make it easy.
Okay.
And those are like $50.
Yeah.
So.
He's left himself a long shot on the 1, but should be no problem for Brandon. This rack looks pretty clear. The 7 is close to the 9, but the 6 is in good proximity, so. And it's a duck, duck, goose out. He's looking at 7 now. Like right, if he had the cue ball right there, that's what he's looking at. Now he's looking to see. Oh, he's just gonna shoot it by the 9 ball. You got to look at all angles. You have to. You can't just get up there and hit the balls and think you know everything goes and you gotta check. You gotta check these things. That's good advice to walk around the table and look at your shots.
Looks like we are tied in the predictions. We have equal votes for Future and Brandon at the moment.
He's gonna play a safety here. Oh, he didn't like that. He did not like that.
wonder if he's going to try to nudge the 7 here. Looks like he probably has the angle to barely nudge that 7 on the way up. Oh, that worked out perfect. Thank you guys to everybody who is liking and sharing this post. More people that we can get these videos in front of obviously helps the exposure of these events, which makes it better for the players and the viewers. And that puts number 6 on the board for Brandon.
First match is ticker. Winner bracket. Eric Moore. Kenneth. We got some matchup dates for you guys. Eric Moore defeated Kenneth Daughtry 9-3. Sid Stewart defeated Brady Berhman 9-3, and Shane Wolfor defeated Cody Morissette 9-1. 40. I want to say either 46 or 48. And it's looking like Brandon's going to go up 7-3. Chris has his back against the wall now. And is going to need a couple rolls and some good shooting to get back in this match.
Brandon the break.
Hey, click that light off and hand me the pillowcase. Every time I set something down on here, it's so loud. It's a buffer.
My headset for some reason keeps cutting out.
All right. Brandon is breaking. If he can get out here, he will be on the hill. The cue ball is tapped by the 3 ball. Otherwise, it would have stopped dead in the middle of the table. Cue ball got sent towards the 1 ball a little bit. He has a tough shot. More than likely, we'll be playing safe here. Not.
Okay.
Kenneth, yeah. Some double-sided tape, please. Hey, did Charlie pay the rent? It wasn't on. It wasn't on. And Chris is at the table. I know it still shows Brandon being at the table, but at the moment our production manager is a little tied up. Morris E-T-T-E. Shane Wolfor. And he fired that ball in. And he did not get the shape he wanted. Is it up there?
Mm-hmm. With this being an older TV, the resolution, like that's why it cuts off the bottom.
Okay. And you guys see the ticker scrolling across the top. As matches come in, we will try to keep you updated as best as possible.
I don't know if there's a way that I can.
It's good, bro. I'm good. I'm not worried about seeing it on this TV.
Well, that way you can talk about it.
I can see it on that one. Oh, okay. Did you mean to put Chris is attempting. He's down 4 racks. He's attempting to make the deficit 3. And I've just been informed that I have the winner. Hey, Mark, how you doing, brother? I know you miss it here. I miss playing against you. I miss seeing you up here, brother. All right, and Chris is going to make this 7-4. He'll just roll up a little bit. He doesn't have that much of an angle to where he cannot roll up. Oh, he's, yeah, stepped back up, got back down. Oh. 7-4, Chris is breaking. He's trying to get back in the match. If he can win this rack, he will only be down by 2, and it will be a match again. Right now, he's still he is still reeling. He is behind. He's on his heels right now. Both of these guys have been in big spots before. Neither one of these guys is a stranger to the TV table. This type of action, these players are used to it. And
One
a
ball
dry
almost
break.
made it. One almost made it inside. The one ball.
We had 48 for this, Eddie. 48, 46, 48. I'm not sure the exact number, but I'm not the tournament director for this one. Me and Josh are only here for the live stream, and I get to play. So I finally get to play. Thank you, Billy Joe. I appreciate that. We're taking care of that right now. Got it. You don't have to go behind both. You can just go behind one. Or both.
Like it's nothing.
All right, Chris is looking to make this a 2-rack lead for Brandon Shuff. He's clawed his way back in.
Yeah, Kenneth, I think pretty sure Mike had muted his microphone for a short period of time. Almost made the 1 and the 9 in the side pocket there. In this event, 9 on the break does not count, just respots up. And you keep shooting.
should go to the hill here. You guys remember earlier when I said players do not like to be straight in? Well, when it comes to the final ball on the table, like the 9 if you're playing 9 ball, the 10 if you're playing 10 ball, the 8 if you're playing 8 ball, then we want to be straight in. And that's what Brandon is trying to do right now, is leave himself nice and straight. And that's an easy shot. Chris is got, it's a race to 5 for Chris and a race to 1 for Brandon. The odds are definitely against him winning this match, but he can do it. He is definitely capable, and he hit that too hard. In the alternate break format, however, it makes it even more difficult to come back down 4 racks and when your opponent's on the hill.
Kenneth, yeah, the turnout here was pretty good today. I know it's not the exact amount of players that they were anticipating getting today, but there is some great talent here. So I don't know the exact player count in the event because we're not running the event today, we're just streaming it, but it is confirmed to be in the mid to high 40s. Thanks again for everybody who is sharing this video, helping us spread awareness that this event exists. This is the first of the annual Barry Berhman Memorial Tournament.
Put in the corner somewhere. Like, I don't know, maybe over here next up, Dilbert Lim versus Paul O. Maybe put it here. Whatever. Just let him know. Alright. And I need to make the player profile for. Need to send it to Paul. Well, we are. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Yeah, I agree. A lot more should have the ticker. We are Pool TV. We do the live stream for the 757 Pool Tour. It's me, Mike McNaughton, and my partner Josh Setterfield.
Thank you, Brian.
Well, he needed that, and I'm not sure if Brandon can see the 7 ball or the 5 ball or not. I believe he can. Joining us now is Brandon Shuff. Brandon, you were playing Chris Futrell. It's a tough opponent. Ended up winning by score 9-4.
I think it was 5.
9-5.
Yeah.
Okay. How you feeling after that match?
Well, this is my second tournament with my new Scruggs, and it's hitting pretty good. You know, a few shots are unfamiliar, but just staying focused, man. Just focusing through every shot, you know. Feels good, you know. I mean, it's a tough draw to draw Chris first round in the tournament. You know, he's an outstanding player. You know, but I'm just, you know, I'm going to build momentum from it, you know, and just keep going.
Well, that's great. You're representing Team USA this year at the World Games. Are you excited for that?
Oh yeah, man. It's you know, the World Games is the closest thing to the World Olympics, so it's you know, it's a great honor to represent the U.S. and you know, this is the second time in 8 years that I've been to the World Games, so it's you know, it's really cool, man. It's really cool. I'm really excited for it.
That's pretty impressive. It's definitely a pleasure having you here, and good luck with your next match.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, good job to you guys, and thanks for having me.
All right, brother.
Hey guys, I'm Josh Setterfield from the Billiard Sport Network, and I'm just wanting to take a minute to share our mission with you guys. Our end goal here is to just increase the amount of people that are playing pool. Whether you've never played a day in your life or you're a veteran player that might have just stopped playing over the years, we hope that by watching our videos or being a part of our live broadcasts that you're inspired to pick up a cue and, you know, play the game. You know, that's our goal here. We don't just want the sport to exist for a long time. We really want it to flourish. That's why we're keeping our broadcasts and these videos 100% free to watch. Now guys, we do have a link to donate in the description below if you would like to do so. We've had a few people ask if there's any way that they can contribute to our cause. You know, there's some people that are extremely passionate about, you know, our mission and helping us get to our end goal here. So we did find out a way for you guys to be able to donate if you want to. That link is in the description below. You just click it, decide how much you want to contribute, and then you know, that money goes to us being able to have upgrades for the stream. You know, more camera angles, better quality audio, you know, funds for me and Mike to be able to travel to events that might not just be here in our local cities, so that we can continue to bring you not just high quality coverage, but coverage of high quality matches. So all that stuff is tremendously important to us, and so if you would like to help me and Mike along in this journey, then use the donation link below. Any amount that comes through is going to be greatly appreciated. Don't feel like you need to donate, because you absolutely don't have to, but for those of you who do want to contribute, the link is there. Now it's time for all the fun YouTube and Facebook stuff, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, give it a thumbs up, let us know what you thought about it in the comments, share it on your timeline, tag all your pool buddies in these videos, let people know that we exist so that they can be a part of future broadcasts that we have going on. You know, like I mentioned, our whole goal is to increase exposure, you know, for the sport, and you guys are going to be the way that we do that. We cannot do it without your guys' support. So just let us know what you guys think about it. We really hope you guys enjoy this. We can't wait until the next event happens. We are the Billiard Sport Network, and we will see you next time.